Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about Kyrie Irving getting traded or requesting to be traded. PG-13, what team is he on now? What team is Gordon Hayward on now, in my opinions? And what team is CP3 on now? And what's going to happen if DeMarcus Cousins and Boogie doesn't work out? And it's something coming from me. Welcome back to the channel, and this is Jimmy on Earth. See ya.
Baby, I lose my cool when I get emotional.
What's up, guys? And I am a Celtics fan. So for Gordon Hayward to be on the Celtics, I should be happy. But this also can be a fail. And as that being a fail, we could lose Jay Crowder, obviously, because Jay Crowder is our starting small forward. We can lose Jerebko. We can lose Marcus Smart. We can even lose Jaylen Brown. Not saying that we need Jaylen Brown, but come on, there's a lot of people that we gotta lose to get Gordon Hayward. But who are we gonna lose? Hey, if you're a Boston Celtics fan too, you would know that you would think that they would never do a trade. Definitely to try to get Jay Crowder, because getting him, obviously, like I just said, is gonna cost a lot of people. And Celtics, they want to keep all their players. They want to be loyal to their players and all of that. So are they really going to do that? I don't know. But this brings us into our next subject: DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. Let's get it. Well, Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins are both talented players. But if it comes down to a trade, the Pelicans are going to trade Anthony Davis. I know, Anthony Davis. I know. He's been there longer and all of that, but they're going to trade Anthony Davis. And why I brought it into the Boston because, well, there's been rumors going around that Anthony Davis might go into Boston, which I'm happy for. But you know what? The Pelicans have the best big man in the league right now. Imagine the trade that they can get. And I'm just saying that. I mean, come on, but who would they get from Boston? Who would they get from a lot of people? Because they are the best team. So who could they are not the best team. They have the best big man in the league. So who could they get to match up to them? There's really nobody, unless you're trying to get somebody in a different position to, build off of and all of that. Because, see, if the New Orleans side, Damian Lillard, or like Westbrook, or somebody like that, you can't tell me that their team wouldn't be good. There's nobody that can say that. Their team, like if they get a good guards, like some best of the guards, their team can be so good. But we don't know. Let's see what they do. Okay, they can get a lot of people. Imagine if they got CJ McCollum, somebody like that. On to the next subject. PG-13, other known as Paul George, is a great player. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I don't think he's a match for Kevin Durant. And I know people hate Kevin Durant, and I'm making Kevin Durant look good, talking about him in a good way. But do y'all actually think that PG-13 is going to do what Kevin Durant did? I mean, come on, just think about that. Kevin Durant or PG-13? Like, who do you guys think is better? In my opinion, it's KD, but that's my opinion. What about yours? To me, Paul George hasn't been the same since his injury. And I mean, Paul George is still good, but after that injury, everything changed. Like, I don't know, it's like he's more careful. He's not going all in. He always goes all in. Never get me wrong, but after that injury, man, that changed his career, And I mean, he just seems like this is 2K. After that injury, he'd be like down 4 overall. And I'm not saying he's PG-13 is one of my favorite players, but when this happened, I don't know, he wasn't the same.
Paul George shaking up.
Like, he is one of my favorite players, I cannot say that, but this changed his career in a big way.
Yep, this is the most important.
CP3, also known for Chris Paul. No one, me, I don't know if anybody of you guys, I never thought he was going to leave the Clippers. No, I never thought he was going to leave the Clippers. But to go to the Rockets, I mean, I know he's teaming up with James Harden, and Ryan Anderson, Eric Gordon on the bench. I'm guessing that's how it's going to be. James Harden's not playing point guard anymore if Chris Paul's there. Like, what was he thinking? If I was him, I would have stayed on the Clippers. You know what I mean? Well, it's not my decision to judge. Oh wait, this is my video. Man, Chris Paul, I mean, I know you want a ring, and you want to go to get a ring. This is not the place to go. Like, you had a better chance to get a ring on the Minnesota. Yes, I said it, the Minnesota. And I know, just saying. I like the Minnesota. They're a good team to go to. They were a better fit than going to the Rockets, definitely for your point. And I bet they're in the search for a point guard. Talking about the Minnesota brings us to my next subject and my last subject. Kyrie Irving. 6 different trades. Kyrie wants to get traded with 6 different requests. He signed his contract in 2015 before LeBron came back to the Cavs. When he signed the contract, the Cleveland said they were going to build off of him. A couple weeks later, LeBron came back, and as we all know, they built off of LeBron. And all of that, and all of that. And he wanted to be, the man. Kyrie has said in the past that he wanted to become selfish, but he didn't. The teams that he wants to get that he sent a request to is the Spurs, Knicks, Heat, and the Timberwolves. In my case, he should go to the Timberwolves. Not that I like the Timberwolves, even though I do. He should go to the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves would be a good fit. They're looking for a point guard, and it just seems like he'd be right on the Timberwolves.